Hi everybody, this is Sherry, and this is Jesse's pizza. It's not mine. I had mine earlier, but I wanted to show you how you could make a low-carb pizza. And Jesse's, of course, has a little bit more unhealthy stuff for you, but I wanted you to see what it would look like, and then I'm going to let Jesse eat his food, and I will tell you about the recipe and how I made mine and made it more healthy and the carbs that are in it. So I'll be back in just a minute. Remember, this is the not healthy version, but I will tell you about the healthy version I found. So I'll be back in a minute. Bye. Hi everybody, this is Sherry, and I had been asked in some of my comments when I told that my blood sugar had been good, to show some of the recipes that I've been making. And you know, I'm still struggling. I'm not perfect, and I still haven't got my blood sugar under control completely, but it's way down from where it was, and I'm actually having days where it is in, you know, the level below where it's supposed to be at fasting, and at a good level 2 hours after I eat, you know, a meal. And one of the things that I make, I get these, and they're called flat outs. Now my husband got me a pack that had less carbs, but it wasn't the wheat. And I found that somehow, I don't know how it works, I don't know why it does this, but somehow the wheat and the carbs, they kind of fight against each other. Or not fight against each other, but the wheat helps the carb dissolve better and turn into what our body needs easier. And that is one of the things that I've learned. I'm trying to keep the glare off of that, I'm sorry. So if you can, you know, it was worth the few extra carbs to get the wheat ones for me, because my blood sugar would be better after I had this kind. I'm sure there are other kinds out there. This is just the kind that I have seen, or I have access to in my stores, and they've worked for me. And so I'm gonna try to zoom in here. And of course, I already ate it. I feel bad. I didn't think to do the video until after I had already eaten my meal. But I made a pizza. And what I did was, you know, I avoided, I mean, you can add meats to your food, your pizza if you want to. But, you know, I'm trying to go healthier. So I chose what I thought to be the healthiest ingredients to put on top of my pizza. And I found you have to really check the sauces. If you can't make your own, you know, pasta sauce, which is best, because then you can control the amount of sugar that goes into it. But Classico is the kind that I've found that has the largest amount that you can have with the fewer carbs. But it's like, my goodness, it's like half a cup. I don't need half a cup for one of my pizzas. I need maybe 2 tablespoons of sauce. So instead of getting 5 carbs, I'm getting 1 or 2, maybe, at a tops, and I put that on. Then I'm allowed cheese, so I put my cheese on, and then comes the toppings that I want. I added some baby spinach. I added some thinly sliced tomatoes because I wanted them to, I wasn't feeling good and I needed them to cook fast, and I didn't want them to be real thick. I didn't have to add tomatoes because, of course, there's tomatoes in the sauce, but I was trying to get in as many fruits and vegetables in my body as I can. And my hands are going 90 miles an hour and you probably can't even see me. So I added some tomatoes, some baby spinach, some mushrooms, some onions, but because I don't like my onions crunchy, I sauteed them with just maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon, and I chopped them real fine, and I used 1/8 of a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. And that way my onions were still on there, but they weren't crunchy, because I don't like crunchy food when I don't think it's supposed to be crunchy. But what I do is I take my wrap and I heat it in my oven. I cook it in my oven at 350. I don't know, for 7 to 10 minutes, just depending on how your oven cooks. Watch it, you don't want it to burn. But that makes your crust crispy, so that when you add your liquid ingredients, it doesn't get mushy. And then once I've taken it out of the oven already, I add my toppings. And you know, there's green pepper you can add. You know, I don't know, you could add chicken. Chicken would be really good on it. I mean, you can add pepperoni and things like that, but because pepperoni's processed, or bacon or something like that, it just, you know, it has a lot of fat in it. And God knows I got enough fat for like 20 people. So I definitely did not need to add any fat to my pizza. And so, you know, you can add those things if you want. But this was definitely something that as a new diabetic, I found that I could eat and really enjoy, because I love pizza and my family loves pizza. So now they can have their pizza and I can have, I mean, I can't have it every day, but I can't have one. And now I don't feel like, well, gee, I can't, you know, I'm going to sit there and watch my family eat pizza when we get pizza, because now I don't have to, you know. And I had somebody, you know, mention that they were tired, you know, they had found out they were diabetic and were tired of eating salads. So here is one alternative. And again, I'm sorry I didn't show it to you, but I didn't think of it. The next time I make it, maybe I'll make one later on and give it to the kids to eat, because I already had one. And I'll come back and I'll show it to you, and I'll try to attach it to this video. But it looks delicious. It looks every bit like a pizza. And I love mushrooms. So man, I, you know, cover that thing with mushrooms. And, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to think what other veggies, you know, I guess, no, olives are high in fat. But I don't know about carbs, because I don't eat olives. But, you know, I hope that this is helpful. I'm no nutritionist. Please don't think I am, because I'm struggling like the rest of you out there who are diabetics and have recently found out you're diabetics, which from the comments I got on my video, I was surprised at how many people who have, you know, really just recently found out that they were diabetics, and like me, want to try to get it under control with their diet in lieu of adding a medication, or for fear of shots, like me. So this was the first one that I found that I liked, and I wanted to share it with you. I hope you guys like this, and again, like I said, I'll try to make one and add the clip to it and give the pizza to one of my kids, but so that you can see it, because it really is, it's a delicious alternative to something that's not healthy for us diabetics. I hope you like this video. Thanks for visiting me today. Bye.